Hello and welcome back to Montana. We're out doing a little digging for a couple more days. Two more camping trips, getting close to the end of the year. But we are going to be running the clay buster trommel that I made and trying it out. I thought it up in my head, made it up, tried it at the house, and I did that video. It worked pretty dang good. So we're out here giving it a real try in the field. The thing works awesome. I absolutely love it. But we'll get this thing up and running and show you how it works. Alright, we got it turned on, it's running. Might have to do a little adjusting. There we go. We're running, we're washing rocks. Get them out of the way. Of course, this is really some redneck engineering I came up with, but I guess it is totally functional at this point. We'll have to see how long the battery lasts on my cordless drill back there. But I've been pricing some motors and they are not expensive at all. So I'll get a 12-volt motor and put back here. I'm doing things a little bit different today with my setup. I'll show it to you. So here's the wash plant working. It's working sweet. Of course, I soak my material just to get rid of all the needles and stuff on top. But you know, usually I've been running my spruce boxes set up all in the ice sled. But I changed it around and run it in an L shape so I can keep my pump a lot cleaner up here. I can shovel this out up here if I need to, so we don't have to stop and clean out. I put a little net across the front of this to keep a lot of the big pine needles out of my pump and stuff. So that's working pretty good like that. Well, that tumbling action really is getting those clean. While that's washing, run over here real quick. I got my wash plant with me in case we need to switch that out at some point. But we're just running this clay over here in this hole. This is what it's coming out like, just balls of clay. Let's go ahead and throw this in the trommel and see how it breaks it up without soaking it first. Keep it in there a minute. Oh, it's breaking it up. It's taking a second. Oh, and it is gone. Oh, it did eat it right up. Cool. So we'll keep running here for a bit, and I'll be back. Okay, this thing is working absolutely flawlessly. I'm almost got done with a whole wheelbarrow full of dirt, which equals 4 to 5 5-gallon buckets of dirt. I'm almost done running it. I'm on the same battery. I'm learning how to dump this stuff in. I just stick my shovel in here and let it eat it off. That way it's washing all the fines off down first, and I don't get a whole clump in there all at once. I just stick it in and let it eat it off the shovel. Cuts down on the big thud in there. And it is working sweet. I can put 2 to 3 shovels in at a time. My wheelbarrow's almost empty. Then I just tip it back and let them wash off the rocks as they come out. I mean, this is working sweet. Wash it away. I love it. This thing works awesome. Granted, we need to do some more work on the shroud and stuff, but it's working awesome. I think I'll shut this off with one wheelbarrow full of dirt, give the drill a rest so I don't end up burning it up. Sweet. Well, we got another wheelbarrow full of dirt. It's still on the same battery. If I had a motor, a high torque motor, I could run it slower, put more material in, and that would be a lot better. It would stay a steady speed. Okay, we are done. We ran through another half a wheelbarrow full or so, but I didn't let my dirt soak long enough, so of course we had to spin the trommel a lot more, and ate through the second battery pretty quick. We have the other one over there charging, but I think I'm going to switch back to my wash plant for now. We got to do some work on some shrouds and things, because over on this side we're losing quite a bit of fines just coming out from the spinning. Also got to get the motor for the back. I'm figuring a 60 revolutions per minute is what I'm thinking, and we'll put that on there. That way we get a nice even steady speed instead of speeding up and slowing down and carrying rocks all the way around the cylinder. So we've got some improvements to do, but I am dang happy with the way it worked. I'm going to go ahead and clean this out, and we'll see if we got any gold with this thing. We haven't run that much material, but let's see if I can get out of the glare here. Yeah, there we go. There's a nice picker in there. Well, almost a picker. But yeah, we're getting a little bit of gold. So cool. I'm going to decide to come back in the hole a little bit, dig in there, so we'll see how that pans out. Alright, it is the next morning already. We had a great day yesterday, but I love the sluice box setup this way in the L. I was able to run all day long yesterday without having to stop and do a clean out. All I had to do was shovel out the tailings, add a little water. So I'm really liking that really well. I'm just sitting there having my coffee, and right up there in the trees, black bear walked across the trail there, heading that way. Not a grizzly, but that's okay. And that's a good thing. I do have my bear spray with me and some other protection. Of course, we do live in grizzly bear country. So that was just a little black bear minding his own business and taking off. So I'm all good with that. So I have got to get this cleaned out this morning. Hopefully I won't have to move, or I won't have to move my sluice box and everything. That should make it easier. Then I got to get some more dirt and get running again. Okay, we're all set up. Just got done with breakfast and got some clean water in there, all cleaned out. I've managed to get 6 buckets in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. And what I figured out in this hole, seems like every time I dig down to the clay layer and a couple inches into it, the gold's better than if I'm digging way down deep into it. So that clay, or the gold, seems to be sitting on top of this clay in the first few inches of it. So I started coming back this way again. Gold seems to be better back there. We'll find out though. And we'll get this thing fired up, run some dirt. Just got done running our first wheelbarrow full of dirt, and I got the other 5 buckets up there soaking, cleaned out the sluice box. Want to see some gold? Well, here we go. That's out of our last wheelbarrow. So we're still getting some nice gold, a couple small pickers in there. And it just goes to fine. I still got some black sand in there, but anyway, we'll let that soak for a bit, take a break, and we'll get things fired back up again. Well, we are done running our dirt for the day. We ran 2 wheelbarrows full. We're just cleaning up and tearing things apart. The wash plant worked great. Trommel worked great. I think it's time for this thing to head back to the shed though. We got some more improvements to do on it. And I'm just kind of kicking it around, but I got a lot of spare time in the winter time. Maybe I could turn this into a real product and maybe sell a couple. Let me know what you think. Write me a comment, see if there's a place in the market for this. Maybe I'll make a few. Everything else worked great. So, got some gold over here to show you. I think we did awesome. There we go. We did really good. There's a couple pickers in there, a little black sand yet, but I think we did awesome for our gold today. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. I sure would appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time. Bye now.